Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. My name's Heliax and this is a post commentary of this episode. I had an unfortunate incident in which while I was reviewing a bunch of things and I forgot to save my audio files for this episode and one of the Pathfinder episodes, and I lost power, wouldn't you know it, and I lost both of them. The auto recovery feature did not work for whatever reason on Audacity, and I lost it, which was very unfortunate because I promise you guys it was probably the best commentary I've ever done. Now you guys will never know, but you have to take my word for it. I was amazing. So we're going to be talking about what we're doing here after the fact. Pretty sure all I've talked about so far is what we did last episode and the plans for this episode, which are we're going straight to dunnage here. We're going to turn in our bounties that we got for killing off the pirates, and then we're going to be going to Harbinger's Watch. We're going to try to explore a lot of the southern ocean, the southeastern ocean directions. They're tough. But yeah, I really dislike doing post commentary. It just feels awkward to me. It feels I don't know. It's just off to me.
How is he
But
so tidy?
He isn't. In fact, he likes to hide his droppings between grimoire pages.
Just when I thought I needed to relax my personal boundaries.
Damn it, is she?
I welcome your return.
This girl gives you a warm smile. She dances a coin across her knuckles.
So, the puffed
my
up
God.
little charlatan is gone for good. Well done. But halfway is half done, my friend. There are two more members of the Firebrand's old crew that need your special attention. Finally, the lady falls. You already have my gratitude. Now
That's a lot of
take
money.
my coin.
She drops a generous pouch in your palm.
There's just the one crew member left now.
Tell me about your sister. Is what we're going to pick. There we go. A smile twitches at the corner of her
Danae
lips.
was a wild girl from the day she was born. She came out of the womb yelling loud enough to make your ears bleed. And she never really stopped. She chased a bad end like a winter-starved wolf chases the first fat deer calf of spring. It was only a matter of time before she caught it. But dead is dead. And reminiscing with you won't bring her back.
I killed Katrin.
I hope Katrin put on a good show for you before the end.
Her grin is wicked sharp.
You've put to bed the last
sorry.
of the Firebrand's crew, my friend, which was more than I ever could have hoped for. Thank you truly. I can rest easy now, knowing they got what they deserved.
To be honest, I thought there was going to be more to this quest line. She didn't even care about the app, or the map, rather, which is strange. And Maya got a level up here, so we just kept increasing her stealth and survival. Or bluff and survival. Or is it bluff and stealth? I don't know, I already forgot. And we're going to pick up here. What do I pick up? I think I go for, there's that little shield thing right above where we're at now. It's like the connecting thing. I think that's what I end up going for. Forget what it's called, though. Yeah, this one. The empathy bond between ranger and animal companion yields a preternatural awareness of incoming danger, giving both a significant bonus to defense against area of effect attacks when the two are within 4 meters of each other. And the next one grants more bonus to defense. I do think... No. I go for this one. That's what I get. Predator sense. Now I remember. Heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion. Basically, it does more damage when it's attacking something that has damage over time effects on it. But that's what I end up going with. Eventually. Come on, pick it. There we go. Was probably mumbling about something, I'm sure. There we go. That's the end. But yeah, as I was saying, I found it odd that she didn't care about the map at all. She genuinely just wanted them dead. I thought there was going to be like an ulterior motive to...
Repeat customer.
I like your
to the whole thing. But here we go ahead and sell a whole bunch of stuff. We've got a bunch of money to make here. Start off with 24k, and we're going to end up, I think, with around like 60,000. Be careful never to sell that sword I'm never going to use, but it talks. You don't simply just sell a talking sword. I feel like that's the kind of thing you take to auction and auction off to like the highest bidder or something. Like you don't sell it to a normal merchant. If you're ever going to sell it. Although, that's an interesting thought that just came into my mind. Do you actually own that sword? Because it's got its own consciousness and everything, right? So is it like independent? So do you even have the right to sell it? And if you do have the right to sell it, isn't that kind of like morally wrong? Selling another sapient being? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't think about that. Maybe we just won't ever sell it and then we don't have to worry. Alright, so now that we are done with dunnage and turning those quests in, we're going to head down to the southwest where we're going to explore. And hopefully my goal is to uncover all the map here. And I think here we're just looking at, remembering what exactly we needed to do here. So a group called the Harbingers of Dusk have invited me to a feast in my honor at Harbinger's Watch in the Dead Flow. I don't know who they are or exactly what they're celebrating me for. If I'm to find out, I must travel to Harbinger's Watch, the group's outpost at the Dead Flow, an expanding iceberg in the southern seas. So that's where we'll be headed. Yeah, looking at the map here, we've got, after we get done with the southern seas, we'll have more than half the map uncovered, which will be nice. Cigar. Oh yeah, we got a new companion, right? Berta. We got that last episode. And we're going to switch her here, because she has cooking. While this guy is better at being a deckhand. He's a better cook too, but she will eventually become a good cook. Hopefully she cooks better than she did at the hole. Actually, maybe she was a great cook at the hole. I can't really tell. Or I guess I never had her cooking. But it didn't seem like she was very sanitary. I'll have to make sure she is for us. And here we get to the fog of war. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're getting a little low on water. Water's tough to keep up on the high seas. Wouldn't it just be great if we could drink salt water? I feel like that's a pretty massive oversight for evolution. You hear two crew members arguing on the deck. An argument from the deck pulls your attention away from the gentle rocking of the ship and the smooth expanse of the blue horizon. Half of those fish were floating belly up, cries Red-Handed. Better we throw the whole catch than end up with a rot-bellied crew. Check the fish for signs of disease. We've gotten this one before, that's why I think I ended up skipping through it. And we do perceive that they are diseased fish. So we end up throwing them out over the ocean. Or back into the ocean. And I'm pretty certain we got that event earlier in the game. It's a big old storm. I don't know why. Storms just feel very scary in this game to me. I don't want to go into them. We did it the one time just for science, but like... they're scary. They look mean. Doesn't help that I have like a bit of a fear of running into a storm while on a boat. I guess most people probably would. It's close. There's a shipwreck. We found ourselves our first island in this part of the exploration. And we're gonna go sneak up here. And come on down here, get this water. Which we desperately need. Some hardtack. Got some fruit down here. Oh, we're not going to go there first. Go to the shipwreck first. Sift through it. And we get Lord Darren's Vulge. This is actually really cool. From the sea song Lord Darren's Lads, author unknown. Well, the year I found myself first mate. 'Twas the spring of 2668. Left my home in Lover Deer. I'm gonna wait until I'm ready. I think I'm going over like the stats and stuff. Which is probably what I should have been doing first. But yeah, it's a poleaxe, which is really cool. Alright, we had a letter from a deer. Stop moving, Heliax. Jesus. We had a letter from a deer, given plundering rights. Deerwood ships were up for a fight. God's damned them once and God's damned them twice. Lord Darren promised gold and glittering prizes. We set sail, headed Deerwood bound. 2 weeks at sea, and a rebel we found. We're brave young fools and surely mad. We couldn't be stopped, we were Darren's lads. Lord Darren called for ramming speed. Draw your blades, said he. Let's make 'em bleed. I miss my home and Lover Deer. We closed and crashed and leapt aboard. Bled them more than they could afford. God's damned them once and damned them twice. Lord Darren promised gold and glittering prizes. Lord Darren with his Volge fought true. Wrought thunder and sparks and led us through. We were brave young fools and surely mad. We couldn't be stopped. We were Darren's lads. I think that might be the end of it. Yeah, this is a really cool find. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody that like focuses on poleaxes. Which is a shame because poleaxes are really cool. I like them as a weapon. Get some more water, some more rice, and Principi colors. More rice. Pretty good haul. We're going in here, making sure we put the water in because we need to drink. Crew's got to drink. I imagine the bigger ship you have, the more supplies you got to have too. Which I guess could be a bit of a problem, huh? And here I'm realizing I could stack these things out because they don't stack automatically. Because I'm so smart, so perceptive. I know you guys are jealous. And I think that's it. Alright. Go get these fruit down here. Some fresh fruit. Back out to sea. Get these supplies. Which we got some rune powder. And back up, more supplies. Solution. And then we see a derelict ship here. Which this is another event that we have seen before, I believe. A knock at your cabin door interrupts your reading. Oswald stands... Damn, I read quickly, apparently. Jeez. Oswald leads you up to the forecastle, where a small gaggle of hands have gathered, pawing a holy symbol. A lead points towards port. It's a bad omen, Captain. We should give them over to the Lady of Lament, and there'll be trouble. Mark my words. Chutepec chuckles. We don't even know if they're dead, much less what fills the holes. Seraphim shakes his head at Chutepec. Oswald ain't farting out the mouth. Disease or no, a ship dead at sea ain't often... It's not good. The ship in question lists upon the waves, its sails pulled in. Topping the mast is a green flag, the symbol of a ship carrying disease. See no maneuver on its deck. Movement on its deck. We talked to the surgeon. No one has signaled. Anyone on that ship is likely beyond help. That ship is a hazard, Captain. Not just to anyone who comes across it. Not to tell you your business, but I'd advise sinking it before someone gets it in their head to board it. Alright. And prepare the cannons. Aled chants an Andrite dirge, while the cannoneers ready the guns. As their song rises in volume, the defiant fires a volley that hits the derelict right in their waterline. After the ship has vanished into the depths, the crew returns to their duties with quiet conviviality. That's right, the next time we play a game, or maybe in the next episode, I just gonna have like a dictionary next to me. This is crazy. Here we get attacked by pirates. Well, we're gonna run away from them, but then we turn and fight them. And, yeah, these guys are pretty tough. We do try and enter naval combat here. Because I am arrogant. And I do something incredibly foolish right off the top. So the crew of the Heaving Harlot spring into action, racing for their stations. We continue. The Heaving Harlot turns to port, attempting to gain the position. So we're gonna just do full speed ahead, straight at its lines, like the fool I am. And it's funny because one of you recently described to me how, you know, or told me, like, advised me not to do something like this where you have like this T shape because the top of the T is going to win. And I just say, fuck it, I'm gonna try and charge him. I really wanted to do a ram maneuver. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So the Deadfire sailors fire Imperial long guns and worm tongues. And they hit 12 damage, 14 damage, 2 damage. We get a whole bunch of my crew gets injured. And it's not good. So we instantly charge forward and board them. Make sure they pay for what they've done to us. And this actually appears to be a more difficult fight than I initially thought it was going to be. You guys will see though. Ow. I also kind of guess the good thing about this is because I don't typically watch my videos like all the way through. When I'm editing, I usually like skip around. I would like to have the time to be able to like watch them all the way through, to be able to, you know, do better in my editing and just like overall
What's on your mind?
knowing my videos better. But it's just, I mean, that doubles the amount of time I have to spend, unfortunately. But yeah, like usual, whenever we do these ship combat or these boarding practices, I kind of just stay at this spot right here and have them come to me. And it proves to work out more times than not. But these guys hit really difficult, especially these guys, the Principe fighters. They're really dangerous. And Seraphin, I really don't, like, I don't know if I'm doing his weapons wrong. They just don't do a whole lot of damage, do they? You would think a blunderbuss at that range would do significant damage. Penetrating strike. Oof. See, when I first saw that, it looked like her attack like cut him in half and his like body came flying over to this side. It's crazy. I think it's just his whole body though. And they get a whole bunch of turns. Like right off the bat. Which is not good. Luckily, they really love a deer there. Get our spiritual ally. And then we get to go again. Clasia. We're going to try and... yeah, we're going to do some rain of fire here. And Facina actually does remarkably well. And it made me think that I should probably be leveling up all of my characters as you know, at regular intervals. Because when they're not being controlled by me on this map, they, you know, their level still matters, I think. Yeah, we're gonna try and do some ice attacks here. Oh nope, we change tactics and go for chaotic orb thing. Maya, you're gonna keep attacking. There's a really good shot there. But yeah, that hit right there was so powerful. Like, I don't even know what they used for that. I want that ability though. Get in there, Pelagina. Okay, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna switch to our mace. I didn't know that wasted your whole turn. Now we know though. A lot of damage though. Adir's already almost dead. Yep, Adir's gone. See what I said? Like, this is a tough fight. But there's a good attack there. And spiritual ally.
I'm here.
Got to try something else.
It wasn't super effective, the rain of fire thing. A storm of holy fire. But now we're gonna revive a deer. A dare. While you are going to try to, I think we do this, ringleader. Yeah, try and get some people on our side here. Is she gonna try and take out some of these sailors over here?
You were saying?
My, who's got the mark?
We'll be hitting the water.
I think I lose track of who has the mark there. Hello. That was rather rude of the range to go after him like that. Give him a little bit of healing so he can survive a shot, hopefully. Which he does. Unfortunately, Jyoti just spends most of this fight, like, doing needless buffs and stuff. I'd much rather her just be attacking. That damage there, that's crazy. Like, these fighters are not cool. To second wind, and we're gonna try and take this guy down, but we miss. It's embarrassing. Little tsunami action there.
A temporary setback.
Edwin's already in trouble here. Another little bit of damage. Good job, Ishi. Alright, we're gonna heal. I don't think we have to heal at this point. Like, they're doing so much damage to us. You were stunned, so you miss your turn. You take some damage there. He lost his charm. Go ahead, let him have it. There's really good damage there, and we hit that guy there. I wonder if I noticed that he has the hunter's mark. I hope so. Okay, who got interrupted there? But at this point, I'm starting to feel like we might have it. The fighters is still a problem, but everything around the fighters is starting to thin out, which is very helpful. Get him, Ishi. Alright, we try to do a hammer down. As Seraphim continues to survive over there. I don't think he survives, though. Yeah, he's gone. He ain't gonna make it.
Speak freely.
I don't think so, anyway. Good damage there.
Seraphim, stand up, you dirty flea bag.
You dirty flea bag. It's not very nice. Almost saved Idwin there, but she has gone down. I make a terrible mistake there because I pushed them out of the hammer down. Which is obviously not what I would have wanted to do. But then this guy moves in. I don't think he moves in range though. So only hit the one person. 36 damage though, it's not terrible. Good damage there. We killed somebody. Killed a sailor. Classy, you're gonna heal. Oh no, I'm gonna revive people. Which I guess is a form of healing. Takehu does kind of a lot here too, which is nice. Who's got it? Who's got the hunter's mark? Nobody. So then we just fire randomly. As you do. Ah, you missed. Loser.
Something I can do?
There's something you can do. You can kill these guys. Good. Okay, that revived both of them. And now the enemy's starting to look pretty tired, pretty thin. We're gonna try a chain lightning here. And Seraphim, we're gonna do second wind, and then you're gonna just hit him. Chum. The wall of force right there.
This is futile.
Good. Okay, we're gonna heal again. Make sure nobody goes down. Did she miss there? What happened there? That was good damage there. Ow. The spiritual ally really helps out a lot here. Good little cone attack. A deer try and gouge their eyes out and you miss. I'm so pissed. Okay. They didn't do a whole lot in that round, which is very good for us. And do some more healing just to be safe. Good. Another death there. That was a pistoler. Aloth, what am I gonna do? Okay, I do missile there. Maya, do that. And hit him. Good. Seraphim! Good. And a deer. Gouge there. Oh yeah, that's when I... Oh, I was so dumb. I don't know what I was thinking when I attacked Maya there. Just blood rage, guys. I'm so angry. Wanted their blood so badly I couldn't tell friend from foe.
Looks like I'm here to stay.
And the enemy definitely tries to take advantage of that. And go right in on her. Paralyze her. I do that to heal up a little bit. He heals people. Ishi, you're gonna come in on this guy because we really need this guy to drop. He's doing a lot of the damage to us. Try and do this on him. See if I make it this time. Hogwash. We're shaking. 46 damage, but Edir or Aloth does not break the spell. Which is good.
Yeah.
Got the blind on him. We got to paralyze. So we didn't do a lot of damage with that spell, but we paralyzed him, which is good. Sympathy for the Lost. This is the one that does do some healing too, but also distracts people.
I'm here.
Good damage there. Go ahead and do a wounding shot. Alright, so that one's getting closer. We got Takehu with the lightning strikes coming in. I think that's from Takehu.
What do you need?
This guy is struggling. Okay, he's almost dead. Once we get him down, it's pretty much game over for them. Not that it's not already pretty much game over. We have her summon a bunch of skeletons, which honestly just prolongs the fight. I kind of wish she had it. I think they actually do come in handy though. Later on, I can't remember for what reason, but The NPCs are doing good damage on the boss, the captain of the ship. And we're gonna do this to try and strengthen everybody. Oh yeah, they killed the person. That's something the skeletons did. I missed that. Entirely missed it.
Can't get a clean hit.
Good damage there. Okay. Surprised Jyoti is still alive at this point. That's good. Ocean Burst kills one of the sailors. So I think they're just down to 2, 3. Because we still have the fighter. And they're actually doing pretty decent damage. And we miss that. It's so frustrating. It's very frustrating when you cast a spell like that and it misses. Now we're going to use one of the ionic projections. Get some healing and some damage. And we're going to try to hit this time. I'll do my best. As we send Ishii over here to take care of the pistoler. Or warbler, rather. You're going to attack him. The damage. Good healing and damage there. Skeletons are disappearing, but I think they've served their purpose.
What do you need? Missed.
Yeah, it's a bad miss, buddy. And another miss from Alof. Disappointing. Luckily, Pelagina and Facina are doing good damage. We're going to do another ionic projection straight through the heart. Straight through the heart. I'm not going to even try. Alright, and they should be close to being dead.
Do you mind?
This is a very long fight. But they were a pretty tough band of mercenaries and pirates. I guess they were just pirates. They weren't really mercenaries.
Got to try something else.
Good. Adir, you've got a couple more of these, so try and finish these guys off. You keep missing. Alright, so he's about to be dead. Yep, good. That just leaves 2 left, and it's over at this point. We're gonna put a seal around him. As Ishii slowly, pecks away at him, rather. These fighters are difficult to hit, though, which is frustrating. At least difficult to hit with melee attacks. I might be better at with magic. Or to be hit by magic. That was a good strike, though. Good damage there, 39.
Oh, indeed.
And then 40. Good job, Ishii. And he's dead. So now we just got this guy left to do. Or kill.
You try aiming next time.
I'll try to aim next time.
Right between
Yeah,
the
so he's
eyes.
almost dead. Should be dead maybe next round, yeah. I don't think we'll kill him in this round, but... And this Edier goes off right here.
May I be a candle in the night.
He does not. Get in there, Jyoti. And there is the end of the pirate band. I forget the name of the ship. It doesn't say, does it? Red-handed suffered charred skin. Arena suffered broken bone. We got quite a few injuries now. A lot of experience, a lot of rank ups and level ups. Good stuff all around. Morale's at 100%, so we're not going to give them anything. We're going to keep it all for myself. Oh yeah, we get a weapon here. The Kapanataga. It's a superb club with razor-bladed bludgeon. Deals crush damage or slash damage, or the best of them. 5% raw or damage is raw. Staggering force, 10% chance to daze on hit, and champions implement 3% melee damage for each engaged target, plus 1 enemies engaged. Be a really good tank weapon, but Adir is pretty comfortable with the sabers. You pry this obsidian club from the dead hands of the captain of the fearsome Black Isle bastards. How a band of loathsome pirates came about such an artifact or ancient weapon is unknown, though they were surely attracted by its gleaming surfaces of volcanic glass. Buccaneers are often drawn to shiny objects. Long before the people of the Deadfire had crossed or access to advanced metalworking, weapons and tools were made from obsidian, which can be knapped to razor sharpness. Many Amo warriors wielded obsidian clubs similar to this, which require considerable strength to swing with any accuracy. If the markings etched into the weapon are any indication, this bludgeon was a personal weapon of a grand champion. Yeah, I'm a much faster reader during the actual live stream, I guess. I guess it's not a live stream, but the actual, when I'm playing the game. Could be I'm pretty tired too. I'm doing this after work. First day back from fall break, and it's, oh man, exhausted. But it's got to be done. It's my fault for not saving the damn audio files right when I make them. I need to start doing that. We got some more water from that ship and some more grog. Some more wine too, but I don't think I notice. More rice. Yeah, I don't even notice. And then we got Valiant Hullbreakers, which I'm looking at this in base damage wise. They're not better than the twin guns. However, if you pay attention, the reload time on them is half of the other one. They don't have as long of range, but I end up going ahead and putting 2 of them in, just in case. I think they'd be useful. All right, and we hit the open waters once more. The Black Isles. That's where we found like a cultist from a Woad, right? I think. The Dead Flow. Experience earned 800. Kind of get confused of how I'm gonna map out all the fog here because it's at like an angle, so it makes it difficult to go up and down. But I eventually just make it work. The Windless Wastes. XP earned 800. And there it is, Harbinger's Watch. You're on deck of your ship when the crew turns their attention towards you. You stand astride Stern Castle, gazing across the deck of the Defiant and out to the sea beyond, when Nia approaches. There's a problem, Captain. Rum-Dum Rigger's been helping himself to extra rations of grog on account of their injuries. The whole crew knows, and nobody's happy about it. Let's go deal with this. What would you do in my place, Nia? I suppose most captains would lash Rum-Dum Rigger. Stealing from ship stores is bad for everyone. Do we ask Rum-Dum about the situation? I don't remember. You locate Rum-Dum below decks and demand to know why the sailor took extra grog. By way of answer, Rum-Dum unwraps the bandages around her wound, displaying the ragged red flesh and purple skin. It hurts worse than anything, Captain. Drink's the only thing that makes it bearable. Which is, fair, I suppose. You should probably ask, though. Nia nods. Your orders, Captain. If Rum-Dum Rigger had extra grog, the rest of the crew deserves the same. Tell the others to let Rum-Dum Rigger rest. They'll want similar treatment if they're wounded. Publicly chastise Rum-Dum Rigger, then sneak him grog. Punishment is in order. Consider an unorthodox solution. I do believe we do consider an unorthodox solution. I'm going to give a sermon on the importance of empathy and the inequity of theft. Pain Link, let the crew experience Rum-Dum Rigger's pain. Seems like the crew needs a lesson in practical empathy. I go with the priest option because why wouldn't I? I'm a priest. Although the Pain Link one sounds pretty interesting. You gather the crew on deck, Rum-Dum included, and give a prolonged castigating sermon on the importance of community, empathy, and mercy, as well as the horrors that selfishness and theft have inflicted upon the world. By the end, everyone seems thoroughly ashamed, returning to their tasks with a muted solemnity. Lost 2 morale, but that's okay. And I decide I'm going to go all the way to the corner here before we circle around and get to Harbinger's Watch. What's wrong? Oh yeah, I remember we have wounded crew members, so I take them off and give them some rest. Like the smart captain that I am. So we got to the corner here, and we go up, and then we go back. Really filling in the map. It's a simple sort of pleasure to doing that, to getting rid of the fog of war. It's very, very nice. Okay, I think I have a little bit of debate whether or not I want to finish exploring or if I want to go straight to Harbinger's Watch. I do end up going to Harbinger's Watch, and we pick up Edwin here. We've never used before, so we do eventually have to level her up. I try to find a way to level her up without, just like in this screen. But I don't see like a level up symbol or anything, which is odd. You would think you would be able to level up like anywhere, but looks like you have to be out of the ship to be able to do it. So we head straight to Harbinger's Watch, which is the first DLC content, signified by the change in splash art. I wonder if I should have those four with Edwin. Or Edwin. Yidwin? I can't have those four. What am I talking about? I can only have 5 people. Damn. Alright, but we go ahead and start leveling her up. And I don't spend a whole lot of time leveling her up because, one, she's only going to be used during this. Like, even if I end up liking her, the fact that she just doesn't have enough content compared to the others outside of Harbinger's Watch means I probably won't be using her. But I do try to make her somewhat different than Seraphin and Adir, who are both our rogue and our cipher. So I get Eye Strike here to be able to blind people. And we're also leveling up metaphysics and mechanics because we're not using Seraphin, so we want mechanics. I think we get backstab. Yeah. Which means we want to try and get her into stealth and invisibility as much as possible. Or maybe we get this. I thought I got backstab. Maybe I get it next level. I don't know. I get it eventually. I'm confident. I think the reason I didn't get it yet is because I don't have a safe way or like a efficient way to get invisibility. So what do we get? Do we get Whisper Treason? We do. Okay. Next level. So now we have new power. So what do we get here? We get one of the whips. For sure. So plus 20% damage with weapons. And I couldn't remember if Seraphin has the soul whip as well. Or if she has like a different like subclass. I don't think so. I don't think she does have a separate soul class, I mean. So one gives us more damage, one gives us more focus. Because the biting whip gives us damage and focus back. I think I go for the focus one, draining whip. Yeah. And then, pretty sure we're going to get blinding strike. Yep. And as for our weapon, we go for the hatchet, I believe. Well, I'm not sure why I went for the hatchet. Because the rapier's piercing. I guess that's probably a dagger, right? And dagger's probably piercing too, so I guess slashing's still good. Metaphysics and mechanics. Level 5 now. So we're going to get... So we call Agony, 30% of received damage is reapplied as raw damage. Mind Blades does foe target and jumps to target. I do like that one. So yeah, that's what we get. Next level. We go for a rogue ability here, and we get Smoke Veil. I'm pretty sure we're going to get it, because I know Adir doesn't have it, and I want to try it out. Next level. Ecto Psychic Echo. Ecto Psychic Echo. That's a faux beam attack, which is really cool. I get that instantly, it looks like. And then we're going to get, not that one, we're going to get Confounding Blind, because that's the one Adir does not have. Which does something. You'll have to read it, because I missed it. More levels. We're going to go back into Rogue here, and I think we get Killing Blow. Yeah. And for our next weapon, do we get a big weapon? Like a Morning Star? We might. No, we get Quarterstaff. Yeah. Next level, level 9. What do we get now? We might get Psychic Backlash, stunned for 1 round whenever somebody attacks us. Or when they attack our will defense. Yeah. Next level, new power level unlocked. So here we're gonna get, there's Mind Lance. There's Wild Leech. Pain Block. So it just does straight damage, and that's what we end up getting. Okay. And then in here, what do we get? Withering Strike. I think that's what we get, because we don't have Withering Strike. We could also get one of these. Immune to Engagement. And Untargetable Invisible. Which is a pretty good one with... Yeah, I think I make the comment right there when I move over to Backstab. Then I'm going to get Backstab next. If I don't get something here. Greater Focus. Actually, I get that, yeah. That's a really good one. Alright, next level. And we get... Now do I go and get Backstab? I might. Yeah, there we go. We need another weapon. We get a Buckler in case we need a shield. And new power level unlocked for level 13. And for this one, we're going to end up getting... Detonate. Splinters the target's soul with sheer force, inflicting raw damage to them near to... I might get that one. That one sounds really nice. Or maybe I'll get this. Zephyr's Backlash becomes especially traumatic. Yep, that's what I end up getting. And then for the Rogue, I think I get the Smoke Cloud. Interrupt and Distracted for 2 rounds. I either get that or the next Killing Blow. Which I think Adir has Devastating Blow, so I think I get the other one. Oh no, I don't. I get Devastating Blow. There we go. Maybe that's... And that's all her levels, right? She is a couple levels behind our lead. But now we have to gear her up. We give her... What do we give her? Oh yeah, she uses rapiers, so we give her this really nice rapier. And I think we give her the buckler too. That we have. First we enchant. Look at me doing enchanting. Aren't you guys proud of me? Amazing. Redoublement. And retreat. We go for redoublement, plus 1 penetration for 1 round on critical hits. And for the other one, we got flanking. 10% damage against targets affected by flanked effects, which is pretty good. And insistence. 10% chance to recover immediately when missed by an attack with melee weapons. We go for flanking. Easy. Okay. What else we got? Where we give her the Shimmer Scale. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I had to check. I checked to see if bucklers are small shields. Or small shield is my proficiency. Which it is. So we can grab that. There we go. Looking nice. Looking sparkly. And we enchant this too. So right now it's got thermal deflection. And we can get polished scales, which gives 10 to all defenses against gaze attacks. Which is pretty nice. Or thermal reflection. Plus 10 all defenses. Wait, no. I was reading that wrong. We go for that one. It reflects fire damage back. And then we got mirror scale. 10 to all defenses against gaze attacks and 50% chance to reflect. And then immunity to gaze attacks. We go for... Yeah, we go for warped scales. She's immune to gaze attacks. I play around with this a little bit. I think I missed out on where we're at, where we started at. Okay, we start as fine because it crosses that out. So we get exceptional. And that's where we end that out. And then we have to get her the rest of her gear. We got the effigy husk. She is wearing light armor, it looks like. So we're going to give her some light armor. Or the Kabbalist's Gambeson. That's what we end up giving her. So we put this on and it just does not match her look at all. Whereas this, it's much better, I think. Okay, and then we go to the accessories. I think we actually do end up giving her this, but we hide the helmet. It looks ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Got her a belt here. Just realized we had the electrifying helmet thing. That could have been good. We give her those gauntlets. She does need a necklace. What one did we end up giving her? Strand of Favor. Okay. We need some rings. We gave her the Overseeing ring. She also got this ring, which does some good fire stuff, flame ward and overwhelming something. So I'm not reading them. I just don't remember what I read and what I didn't. I probably should have tried to do this as soon as I realized we lost the audio, but I was a little busy, unfortunately. And then that's grimoires or trinkets. And I remember thinking, like, trinkets. So, what would a trinket be? Do we get trinkets? Alright, and she's all set up, and we're ready to go see what Harbinger's Watch has in store for us. We got some bones and some blood over there. We get really big stalwart vibes here, you know, going to the White March. With like all the snow and an isolated community and everything. A wet, heavy thud draws your attention to a figure standing atop the icy cliff. Light glints off the cleaver he holds, readied overhead. The blade arcs downward, evoking a fine red mist that hangs upon the frigid air. The kith straightens as his gaze finds you, and he fixes you with a single pointed finger from a blood-stained hand.
It is you! Come at last!
It is me. How kind of you to notice. Greetings. Drop your weapon.
God,
I think I said
fellow
greetings.
Traveler. A day of glory this turns out to be. First auspices of a visitation, then the arrival of the Dusk Speaker.
The Dusk Speaker.
Truly, I hear the call of winter.
I have so little idea of what you're talking about that I don't know where to start. What's the call of winter? Did you just call me a Dusk Speaker? Visitation? Are you talking about me? You speak the foretold beginning of the ending and ending of all things at Rimmergand's touch, and that's what I pick. The priest one. Edwin glances askance at you.
Those of us blessed by Rimmergand hear the call of winter in our waking and sleeping lives. It is what has called us to this place, and what has called you. Vatnir, our mentor, foretold your coming. He described you perfectly from toes to top. Praise be to Rimmergand.
I don't suppose you can tell me about this iceberg. Vatnir is the one who sent me this letter. Show the invitation. I'm not interested in your endings. Happy or otherwise, I'll be on my way.
Did you see the ships? We came on them. Back then, that was the extent of the ice. But now, it stretches to the horizon. It grows further each day.
That doesn't strike you as a problem?
Of course not. Why would it?
Vatnir's the one who sent me this letter, right? The man squints down at the paper before nodding vigorously.
Come in, Dusk Speaker, come in. Be sure to speak with our mentor Vatnir. He's down in the chapel in the middle of the settlement.
All right.
Cask the beer. The Dusk Speaker has arrived.
I do believe this is where we start wrapping up the episode. Harbinger's Watch, Deep Autumn 2828. I'm really excited to explore this place. It looks really neat. Plus, you get a little bit of nostalgia from Stalwart, even though it's not Stalwart. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I know the post-commentary is a different feel from how the videos normally are, but you know, I mean, there's not much I can do, right? Like if I've already recorded it. I mean, besides re-recording it, and that just, I like that even less than doing this. But here we're looking at the different places we have. I suppose I should have read those. Look at our map. Getting pretty close to being done with exploration of the south. And then we'll be moving on to the north, which is probably, you know, the second half of the game, really. Should be exciting. I'm actually really, really excited to dive into this. We're getting to the end of Pathfinder and Pentiment at this point, so Pillars will become like the main game on the channel, so I'll be able to dedicate all my time towards it, which I'm excited for. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.